What's up, guys? Welcome to the broadcast. I'm joined by my little buddy, Jon Snow. What are you doing, John? They can't see you. There he is. You can almost see him. Come on. Just almost in view. Almost. He does not like to be on camera. I'm sorry. What's going on, guys? It is Tuesday. We are here to play some TurboGrafx and SuperGrafx stuff a little bit and chit chat in the chat room. Later tonight, I'll be on Mike's Gaming Gala, Magic Mike's channel. We'll be hanging out talking about television, Sprint, and stuff like that. But first, it's time for some turbo. It's turbo time. It's Tuesday. You are just really stubborn. He's like, I am not getting on camera. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. It's not going to happen. All right, Joe. All right. Suit yourself. The people came to see you. They said it in the chat. Silverwings was number one in. What's up, Silverwings? Then Mike Wolf. He says, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, John. Oh, he don't like that. Casey, I get off in 30 minutes. Oh my. Look, I don't really need to know how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's between you and other people. Trichome 79. What's up, Trichome? Optimus Gene. He says, I'm here for Jon Snow. Jon Snow is on the thumbnail, so there better be some Jon Snow. And if there isn't, I say we riot. I'm trying. He's very stubborn. PJ, we're all here for Jon Snow. Indeed. I love when Cy plays something Casey doesn't have. This pleases me. Because it's all Casey's fault, yes. Brian F. What's up, Brian? Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Last Line is here. It's 5 p.m. Time to lock in. What's up, Last Line? And, of course, Silverwings, who's also the first to comment. He got the pinned comment. Pizza time. No pizza today. No Ninja Turtles on TurboGrafx, so neither of those. Luke's awakening. Luke has joined with us. Hello, Luke. Hello. Last line. Down the turbo tunnel we go. Indeed. Luke, I got off earlier. Well... Nobody likes a bragger, Luke. Nobody likes a bragger. Pierre, what's up, Pierre? Bonsoir yourself, Pierre. Oh my, yes. Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend, with the TurboGrafx CD emoji. You like that one, John? No, he doesn't care. Let's see. Jeffrey's here. Jeffrey. We wanted to play SuperGrafx, but not without you. So glad you could come, Jeff. Hopefully you're feeling better. We need a snow cam. Actually, after I was getting everything set up, I thought, man, that would have been a good idea to bring a setup in here and have it ready to go as a second camera, but John would not cooperate no matter what I tried to do. It's unfortunate. There's the chat. Oh, Cranible's here. Hello, Retro Peeps. Hello yourself, Cranable. Hello indeed. Born Distracted is also here. Born Distracted, the master of OLED. Born Distracted, which turbo game has been your most surprising good game in a good way? Ooh. That's a good question. Which TurboGrafx game has been good in a surprisingly good way is what you're asking, I guess. That's interesting. It's got to be a PC Engine CD game, because there's a bunch of PC Engine CD games that I've been discovering, and I don't know what they are until I go to play them. You know, sometimes I'll get a little bit of an idea, but a lot of times I have literally no idea what the game is until I start playing it. Kazekiri, probably. Kazekiri, yeah. That's probably the most surprising one, because I really like that one quite a lot. Let's see. Side chat, I am still very much focused on my original television despite getting the Sprint. You know about the Backbit Pro cartridge? Yeah, Casey talks about it quite a bit, and Chuck has those as well. I've heard they're pretty good. I've heard they're not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oliver Bruckner 2321. He says, hello, thanks again for the membership. That was so only thing I got from the holidays. Oh no, I'm sorry. You have my apologies, sir. You have my apologies. Wow. The gift that keeps on not giving. Well, thank you for being here anyway, despite getting a membership. I appreciate you. Grantable, I have finally abandoned the idea of getting an LTO. I'm sorry, man. It's hard to get one. I mean, like I've said many times, I couldn't get one. The only reason I got one is because Casey, he took pity on me and wanted me to shut up. That's the only reason. You know, for somebody that doesn't want to be on camera, you are still sitting in the same spot directly off camera. Look. See? There he is. He's so disappointed. Like, be on camera. At least you know he's really here. Jon Snow? John, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, if it was Moogle back in the day, Moogle would be all over it. He'd love to be on camera. But not to John. He's not big on it. He's a good boy, though. All right. We'll leave you on camera as long as you hang out, and then we'll see what happens. Born Distracted Psy, is there a turbo game that reminds you of PJ? A turbo game that reminds me of PJ. I don't know. Maybe JJ and Jeff, just because the PJ JJ thing. I don't know. It's a strange question, Cranable. Or Born Distracted. Excuse me, I saw Cranable's name there at the bottom. That's it. That cat's got too much attitude. John has all of the attitude, my friends. All of the attitude. Is this cat old? He's about 10 years old. He's about 10. Okay, he's had enough. So we thank you, John, for gifting us your presence for at least a little while, and we'll have to entertain ourselves with other things. So yes, hopefully we get another 10 years with John. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. 67. He's not 67 or 6 or 7. Eugene, how dare you? I had this brought up, although, to be honest, I don't think I really want to play 1941. Did I not have this set up? Hang on. No, that's the wrong setup. I guess I do have it set up right. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to play like some regular TurboGrafx stuff. But first, we're not going to play this game. We're going to play a little bit of Battle Ace because I haven't played that in a little while. And I do like that game. The first SuperGrafx game. So we will bring that up. This one has a cheat menu built into it, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Cranable, see the attitude? He knew. He did know. Yes, he's very aware. Optimus Gene, I'm Eugene now. Okay. That's good. That's nice. BJ says, I prefer Gino for you. I prefer Gino for you. Okay. I'm missing something on that one, sorry. Defender 7800 says, what in the name of Pro System is going on here? We're playing the SuperGrafx, sir. The SuperGrafx. Let's see. Oliver Buckner. Oh, this game is cool. It's in the Capcom collection. Oh, 1941. Yeah, it's a good game. I played it quite a bit already, fairly recently. BJ, did you ever watch the video on the Super Controller for the TurboGrafx? Yeah, that giant thing. We talked about that, PJ. It's like this giant thing. You're supposed to sit down on it, but I don't think it actually came out. I think it was like a prototype. I shan't be getting it. Oh wait, hang on. We're gonna see if we can get to that menu. There's a cheat menu in this somehow. How do we get to it? That's the real question. I cannot remember. Oh, there it is. You hold down buttons 1 and 2 and then you get to the cheats. Look at this. Yeah. We can pick specific places we want to start, or the number of lives we want, up to 255. We'll do 10. And if we want to die or not. So invincibility, but we'll leave that on. Oh yeah. Giant thing you're supposed to sit down on, that's what she said. Oh yeah. Who you been talking to? Turn the turbo on that one. There we go. I thought there was sound effects when I shoot. That's weird. Like no sound effect. I guess I'm remembering that wrong. It's basically like Top Gun for the NES, just better graphics. Yeah, if you were one of the people that got a SuperGrafx at launch, this was the only game they had. And it was the only game they had for a while. But they only ever got 5. So, yeah. Unfortunately. It's pretty cool. It's not the best game in the world, but it's pretty cool. Surprised I haven't died yet. Uh-oh. Thunder. They called down the thunder. I enjoy all things TurboGrafx and SuperGrafx and graphics in general. Oh no. Except when I get killed. I don't enjoy that. That's the opposite of joy. Alright, how far back are we? Oh, we're with the lightning. We've got to ride the lightning. If I had some grease, it would help right now. Greased lightning. Alright, let's try not to die this time. It's kind of like Cyrus right here. Yeah. It'll be quicker than that. Time to die. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, where do we want to go? Oh no, it's not gonna let us pick. It's just gonna send us to the next one. Okay. It's not like Star Fox. It just sends you. Like, I hope you like Protus. Act 2. Hang on. Pause it again. Let's see. That is some Konami sounding music. Interesting. Cranable says, I feel grateful to have grown up with such great gaming consoles from the 80s through today. All my kids know is Roblox. Yeah, Roblox, not the same. And I've heard a lot of bad things about Roblox. I'll just say that. PJ says, I bet Casey can't find one of those super controllers. No way, never. Zero chance. Not even on his best day. I see what you're doing there. You got to make it a little less obvious. We got to work on that, PJ. Gene says, that was not me. I was picking my boy Nick up from practice and he was typing. Right. It won't get weird. Eugene. Born Distracted, this game looks speedy. It's very speedy. It's fast. It's almost turbo. Silverwings, nope. Didn't get SuperGrafx at launch. Yeah, no, me neither. me neither. Almost no one did. Last line, I don't believe your no kid would just type 6-7. Oh, I don't believe you is what he's trying to say. Yeah, his kids would do that. They do that stuff. They down with the 6-7, whatever that means. Look who else it is, ladies and gentlemen. We got a celebrity. Everybody calm down. Mike's Gaming Gala has joined us. Hello, Mike. Welcome. We'll be on Mike's channel after a while. We're going to be doing a stream over at Mike's Gaming Gala. You guys should come check it out. We're going to have hard-hitting journalistic opinions about things related to Intellivision. What will Cyrus say about the Intellivision Sprint and about the homebrew community in general? There's only one way to know. You've got to tune into Mike's Gaming Gala tonight, exclusively on Mike's Gaming Gala. Anyway. Oliver says, what is your favorite system? Mine is the Amiga 500. My favorite system of all time is the TurboGrafx, and I would say it's a SuperGrafx, but that's, yeah. I mean, I had to have, SuperGrafx was my white whale, as they say, because it plays everything, you know. But yeah, SuperGrafx, TurboGrafx, PC Engine, that's my favorite. Brian F. Planet Pro Status? Yes. It's a medical condition that happens at a certain age. Sometimes you have a little trouble sitting down, you know. It happens. You got to drink a lot of water, take giant pills. Oh, PJ says Planet Prostitute. That's a whole different game. That's on 3DO. That's on 3DO. Let's see. OG Hugo, the OG of Hugos. Hugo is also the name of, do you know, a old school TurboGrafx emulator. Very appropriate, OG Hugo. I'm telling you, we got to get OG Hugo and Chris Courage to do a podcast together. It would be fascinating. It would be infinitely fascinating. I would become a member. I would subscribe. And I might even like it. Casey, lurking. Casey's very creepy. OG Hugo says, Side, do you have your SuperGrafx RGB modded? No, I am using the EDFX from Grafx to get an RGB signal out of it. And so what you're seeing is an RGB signal, and it's going through my RetroTink 5X. So it's not modded, but it is outputting RGB, as I shall continue to demonstrate. Oh yeah. Killed him. Kill the alien robot things, or whatever they are. On planet Prosidus, or whatever it's called. This planet's cold. Look at all the ice on the water. Ice on the water. A fire in the sky. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh, I'm out of missiles. I ran out. I knew I should have took that blue pill before I started. What? There we go. No! Death! I don't want to die. I'm not cool with death. I didn't ask for death. I don't support death. I cannot endorse this death. Read my lips. No more death. Not at this juncture. Oh my god. Maybe I should have put invincibility on. Holy crap. Death comes for us all, Orokosaki. Let's see. Casey is indeed creepy. Yes, he is, Mike. Yes, as evidenced by your videos with Michelle. Casey was a big supporter of Michelle's. And you know what? That's totally fine. Everybody's into different things in this day and age, in the parlance of our age. New shit has come to light. There's a beverage here, man. Let's see. Oliver says Gate of Thunder was CD or this card thin. Gate of Thunder is a CD game. It's the pack-in for the Turbo Duo. Gate of Thunder on the disc, along with Bonk's Adventure and Bonk's Revenge, and Bomberman. Hidden. Like you have to do a little something to get Bomberman going on there, but it's on there. OG Hugo, sign, nice. It's if it's never been open, look into cutting that center post that could possibly crack the motherboard. Thank you for saying that, OG. When I did my unboxing video, when I got my SuperGrafx last year, that was the first thing I did. I talked to Chris about it, Chris Courage, got some advice about what I needed to do, watched a couple of videos, and yeah, I opened up the case. It was all in great condition. Everything looked, caps and everything great. The only thing I had to do was clip that plastic for that post that you're talking about. If you guys don't know what he's talking about, the SuperGrafx has a flaw where the plastic, there's like on the bottom, you know how it's the case for the SuperGrafx is like a shell that like connects like together. And on the bottom part of it, there's a post that is inside that will put pressure on the motherboard. And you need to cut that out, get rid of it, because it's possible that it could damage your motherboard. And mine was fine, but I went ahead and did that first thing when I got it. So there is a video on the channel where I do all that stuff. But very good to bring that up. Thank you for that. 10 points for OG Hugo for bringing up a very important thing to do on a SuperGrafx. Absolutely. Let's see. Mike Wolf says, as long as he's not jerking while lurking. Well, he could do what he wants to do on his own time, but not on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs hobbies. Mike says, not a guarantee that he isn't Mike. Well, there you go. Gene says, but for you, it will be without honor. Yes. Yes. Thank you for catching that, Eugene. 10 points to Eugene for catching my Ninja Turtles reference. Very good. Very good, sir. Oh, it's the Retro Bro. Hello, John. The other John is with us. Jon Snow left so that Retro Bro could live. But Jon Snow's in the other room. He's, Thank you for being here, John. Do you even SuperGrafx, bro? Do you even SuperGrafx, bro? Okay, says, quiet down, Michelle. Oh, my goodness. We're going to start a feud. The drama. The drama. All right. Got to make dinner. Yep. See you in a little bit, sir. See you in a little bit. We're going to have fun. We're going to be on Mike's Gaming Gala tonight, talking about very important, hard-hitting journalistic opinions about real things that matter, that are life-changing. There's going to be breaking news. Probably not breaking news. There's going to be something that happens that will be interesting in some sort of way. And it probably will relate to in television. So watch. Don't. Whatever else you had planned this evening, cancel it. Cancel it. I'm trying to pop the microphone when I say that. Cancel it. There we go. That was pretty good. Where was I? I get so distracted. Oh my, indeed, John. Oh, it's the Geekstorian. Nick is here. Hello, Nick. Welcome. I don't want to play any more of this game. Let's do some regular TurboGrafx. We'll do CD. Let's do something that's CD. Not CD, but CD. And you got to be careful because it's, PC Engine CD can be a little risque. It can be a little bit risque, if you know what I'm saying. You got to be careful. All right, let's see. How about Dungeon Explorer 2? That one's fun. That's a good trick. Oh my. I love the voice in this game. It has really cool like voiceover stuff. My nose is itching. Sorry. Optimus Gene, I think we need a modding with Cyrus show or channel. I would watch that. Well, the only way that would happen is if
though evil endures,
oh, see,
and
there's the voice
legends
I was talking
don't
about.
die,
Listen.
the hero exists in a blink of time's eye.
Can't remember what it is. I love the sound library, sound effects and stuff they have in the TurboGrafx CD stuff. It's very classic. Very classic. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I was going to say, the only way we're doing a modding with Cyrus show is if I'm deliberately screwing up electronics because I don't know what I'm doing. So, acting like I'm fixing consoles, but they're already messed up, you know? And then I'm like in there with a soldering iron and other stuff that you're probably not supposed to even have. Like just screwing up all this stuff. Like, so here's your problem right here. See, the capacitor is interfering with the RF connector. And the polarity has been reversed for this transmitter on this side of the motherboard. If you bridge the connections between the CPU and the GPU and the SPU, then it makes a sound. And if it's 2 beeps, that tells you that the Super Nintendo has become a regular Nintendo. If there's 3 beeps, it means that it's ready to receive the upgrade to the Nintendo 64, which is what we're doing on today's show. We're going to be installing the RAM upgrade module from the N64 into our Super Nintendo. It could be a channel. We could do that. Anyway. Let's see. Born Distracted Bro, is it true you're working on a TurboGrafx game? I could only wish he would. I wish he would. Although you can convert a lot of NES games to TurboGrafx games. So it might be possible to convert John's games to TurboGrafx games. I wonder if that could even be done. It might be possible. OG Hugo, go ninja, go ninja, go, 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 go. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Let's see. Let's try not to get political. Uh-oh. I must have missed something there. Luke's Awakening, the greatest historian on the world. I'm glad you said on the world and not in the world. Or on Earth. You didn't say on Earth, you said on the world. Because the world is obviously flat. We all know that. Everyone agrees. It's the truth. When you look up in the sky, all I see is flat objects. There's a flat ring that they call the sun, whatever. Then there's that other flat disk they call the moon. Doesn't even look like a moon. I've seen asses that looked way better. So anyway, yes. Okay. Anyone remember the CD console? Oh, I forgot about that. Look at this effect right here. Isn't this cool looking? Whoa. How did all those dudes get in there, though? That's what I want to know. What are they coming out of his ass? That is one. What did you eat? Remember Tom Arnold? Austin Powers? Anyway, never mind. Let's see. Oh, do you go? This is a gaming hangout channel. That is true. That is a good observation. You're correct, Tricombe. You win today's internet. 20 points for Tricombe 79. 20 points. Silverwing's CDI? Oh yeah, I remember the CDI. Unfortunately. Oliver Buckner, are you MU now? Am I MU now? I'm not playing on an emulator. I'm playing on my actual SuperGrafx. I am using a EverDrive, but I am playing on the actual hardware. Last line, no silver wings. This is different. I remember it was a thing several years ago. The CD console. It was like what was it? I can't remember which one that was. There was a bunch of these little consoles that were coming out that were like kind of just like emulator based systems that I don't remember the exact which one the CD one. Was it the one that had the CD drive? And they just like had some off the shelf CD-ROM on it or something like that? That was a long time ago. PJ says a TurboGrafx Star Trek game would have been sweet. It would have been sweet. It would have been sweet. Yes, I agree. I agree. Although we do have the Japanese anime version of that. We have Cosmic Fantasy. Cosmic Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and 4, even though only the second one was translated properly. Unless you get them on Switch, which I do have them. But anyway. Yeah, Cosmic Fantasy. Let's see. Luke's Awakening. If your flux capacitor is working, then you're good. That's true. That's true. You don't want to have the flux capacitor go bad when you're in the bathroom. Because if it's not fluxing, that is not going to be a pleasant experience for anybody. Born Distracted Side, do you even mod? Barely. And mostly unsuccessfully. Nick says, sup PJ, Luke, ready to receive just like Michelle. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling that Michelle could be a anyway, never mind. Never mind. There'll be plenty of time for this on Mike's Gaming Gala's show tonight. Tricom, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh wow. The triple threat, the triforce of things you can do on the channel. The trifecta. The trilogy. Thank you, Tricom. Only fitting that Tricom would say 3 things that all can be done together. Thank you, Tricom. Another 10 points for Tricom. Geekstorian, I mean, who believes those crazy round earth theorists? Pfft, yeah, bunch of sheep just believing whatever the mainstream media tells you.
And so the eternal battle.
OG Hugo, Michelle seems like a giver. This is what I was going to get into. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Dungeon Explorer 2, The Revenge. Make a save file. Sure. Delete a file, copy file. I don't need to do either of those. There we go. One of the advantages of using the Turbo EverDrive Pro and using the games, the ISOs on it, is every game gets its own memory. So you'll never run out of save spots. Awesome. One of these days I would love to play this 5-player. That would be awesome. Alright. Fighter. It's Alex Jones, the fighter. That's what they call me. I am the fighter. I used to be a prize-winning boxer back in my day, back in high school. I beat up 17 different opponents. I never lost a fight. We were a highly experimental group of boxers. It was a women's-only league, and the school, did allow me in because of my political affiliations. So, unfortunately, all the boxing matches I had were against females, quote-unquote females. So I do have to attribute all of my wins to the decision-making of the school board there, which, by the way, the check is in the mail. But yeah, anyway, that's Alex the Fighter. There's Seppi the Thief. Seppi? Sup, Seppi? There's Ephraim the Wizard. What do you say when... What do you say to all the people that say you're a fake wizard, Ephraim? I say Ephraim! What do they know? I know magic. Look at this card trick. Oh, I bet you didn't know it was going to be an ace of spades. It's Sorn, the cleric. Sorn.
Hello, I'm a cleric.
What is a cleric?
I do a lot of work on the typewriter.
All right. It's Riot, the Bard. Oh, he's going to be a lot of fun. He's like basically a walking party. Arden, the Hunter. Well, I don't even know what to say about Arden. Arden. Yeah, that was Arden. That's what she said. Doors. It's the Doors dwarf. And a god. Oh, wait, no, that's Iron Butterfly. Dwarves are strange when you're a stranger. Dwarves look ugly when you're alone. Fina, the elf.
I work at the gas station down the street. You want to buy some Coke?
We'll just stick with Alex. Long ago, in a kingdom called Odessia.
Yes, you are brave, but also foolish. You'll not escape me now. I have the power of Aura and the might of evil. No good can ever overcome such strength.
You were saying? With the fall of the Dark Lord Nates, which is definitely not backwards for Satan, the orb of Aura shone brightly in the hands of the victors. Its holy light driving the enemy minions back into the depths of whence they came. Peace returned to the kingdom of Odessia. Awesome. Now will we get an anime cutscene? Wait. However, the peace was short-lived. Whoa, it's a giant chicken! That's pretty scary.
Fire!
Within a century's time, tragedy threatened Odessia once again.
I say, ye shall not pass. Vile snake, taste my steel! Ah!
That's a bummer.
King Earl II of Odessia, I humbly beg an audience.
Speak.
I am Phades. I bring greetings from Emperor Natos, master of the Black Horde. My liege formally requests that you relinquish your throne and surrender the Orb of Aura immediately.
By the gods, the arrogance of your master is legend. Here the orb remains. I defend it unto death.
Yes, we expected no less of you. And so it has come to this. We agree to your terms then. I will grant you your death. Now, a new kingdom begins. The Black Horde takes back its legacy. I bid you farewell, King Earl of Odessia.
What a punk.
Immortals, preserve my kingdom and avenge me.
See, that's why you don't ever want to be a king.
At last, the orb is mine. You know, in the wrong hands, this could be dangerous.
All right. So they killed the king. He takes the green ball. Oh, here we go. About the time Odysseus fell, Princess Miriam of Solis was visiting Ardeen. There, she was captured by Minos, the man-bull. Ooh, my. That looks like a 3DO game right there.
Praise the immortals, you have come. No doubt you know that evil is upon us. The minions of the Dark Lord rise from the depths. Monsters are everywhere. All my subjects live in fear. And now, my only daughter Miriam has been stolen from me by the scheming Minos. Oh, I cannot bear to think of my
kind of accent is that?
child in his vile paws. Hear my plea, the plea of a desperate father. Save my Miriam from this beastly fiend. I implore you, return her to my side.
Alrighty. Very dramatic. What's he doing? Look at him. Come here. Hey, come over here, dude. I gotta tell you something. Look at this guy over here. What's he doing? Uh-oh. Damn it. Very inappropriate. I'm gonna try to do this accent. Miriam! Poor Miriam! Please save our dear princess. I'll try. Probably not gonna happen. The princess is probably a prisoner in the dark maze. The maze lies northwest of Norville. Cool. Cool story, bro. Oh shit. I nearly knocked my SuperGrafx off. That would have been unfortunate. I am so far behind on the chat, I apologize. Okay, let's see. Could be wrong, Hugo. Are there any good Zelda clones on Turbo? Of course there are. Utopia and Utopia 2. Sai, what remote are you using? I am using that one. PC Commander. Fight Commander. It's pretty good. Born the Utopia games like Zelda. There you go. There you go. Last line knows what's up. Tricom, there is one I think, can't remember the name. Forgot about that one line. That's the one, yes. Saboteur, what's up? The horse racing dude, Saboteur. How you doing? Tricom, am I the only one who's beaten World Court Tennis on Quest mode? Maybe. I haven't. Dragon Warrior Tennis. That sounds really fun, actually. That actually sounds really fun. Last time, the giant skeleton hands are dancing. Nate's Satan. Yes. Yes, that Cyclops looks horny. Watch out, lady. Oh, wow, yeah. That was going to be a whole different thing there. The king has good security. Burger King. That's no princess. That's a man. It's a man, baby. That might be something that happens on Mike's Gaming Gala tonight. What? Tricom, the audio is next level. It's pretty good. Digital Explorer, don't wear ties. That's right. Sounds like a Scottish-Irish mix. It sounded like possibly one of the Japanese programmers trying to do a Scottish accent, is what it sounded like to me. Bonus track that sounds like a Shrek mix. Nice music. Muzak. Wild Star. I always think of the Love Boat theme when exploring in the overworld. Yes. Yes, indeed.
There's so many places to visit.
You look like you could use some rest.
What is that supposed to mean? Like, thanks? Sheesh.
If you ever want to pick up a hot chick, that's how you get her. You walk up to her and you go, you look like you could use some rest. And depending on how the answer to that goes, you could go straight to bed. The Gaza River raft owner lost his son to monsters. He's been bitter ever since. Well, that'll do it. You're not going to have a lot of good things to say about monsters. That's for sure. So many places I can go. I'm just going to wander around out here. Who's this guy? There's a fork in the road just ahead. The south road leads to Demon's Claw. The east road will take you to Widow Woods. If it was my choice, I'd go to Demon's Claw. I mean, if it was my choice, I would go to Hawaii, but I guess Demon's Claw is pretty close to that. We need the turbo. There we go. Gotta fight off the giant bugs. This is the Widow's Woods. This is not the Demon's Claw. I do what I want. Ow. I'm getting destroyed. Maybe I should have gone to the Demon's Claw after all. There we go. I don't think I can get through here. That's why I'm supposed to go the other one first. Oh, maybe I can get through here. There we go. Oh yeah. Somebody set us up the bomb. For great justice. Ooh, this is gonna be mysterious and weird. What's down here? Oh, I died. Bummer. There, I'm back. Look who's back. Back again. I always forget I have these extra things I can do. These little bomb things. One heals and one kills. Yeah, oh, they're all, run away! Run away! I've got the power. Who's this guy? This guy over here? Were you also drawn here by the witch's song? You may as well turn back, for nobody's seen her yet. They've all fallen victim to Riva the Ravager. Oh, wow. Now that's a name. Now that's a name I've not heard for a long time. Reva the Ravager. That's the name of my 3rd grade teacher. And I gotta tell you, I was hot for teacher. Oh yeah, Reva the Ravager. She didn't get that name for nothing. Alright, so this, gotta pull a little puzzle solving thing there. Nothing too difficult. Pretty simple stuff. Silverwing says, is this one 5 players like the first game? Yes, it is. It is indeed. I have the 5-player adapter, and I don't think I have 5 controllers. Maybe. I don't think so. But that's a problem I could solve if I needed to. Oh, look, we're here. They didn't stand a chance. Oh, excuse me. OG Hugo, Sai, cool. You can get an adapter so that you can use those 8-bit DOE wireless PC engine controllers. Yeah, I have seen that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I should have invested in one of those by now. You would think I would have one. Born Distracted. Is this game normally dark tinted? Is it too dark? Maybe it is a little dark. I'm using my HD Retrovision cables. Sometimes some games, it's not every game, but some games you want to use the brightness switch. Let me see if I can do this without messing it up. There we go. Is that better? It has a built-in amplifier in the cable. It seems like that's a little bit better, right? Oh, thank you. Some games are darker than other games. Silverwings, I have 5 controllers. Oh my. Wow. Let's see. Born Distracted. So you and Eugene and PJ and Silver can play this together. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. You are almost dead. I've been saying that for years. Sai needs food badly. Look at this. This is an inconvenient truth. Oh, we made it. That wasn't too bad. Ooh, I want to get that if I can. That axe. Oh yeah. Ah, more food! More food! More food! Thanks to that witch, Gwen, I needn't starve. Her song just keeps the food coming and coming. Oh my. If I can
Oh no. Well, that sucked. I had 7 of those death bombs and I wasted it. Crap. Wow, it's gonna take forever. Oh, I can shoot from the top too, damn it. And it didn't take forever. I'm shocked. Don't stand next to the enemy spawners. They will kill you fast. That is also good advice. Thank you for that. I thought you have the axe. I died, so I don't. Free at last! I am Gwen the Witch of Harmony. That abominable River Reva used me to lure many a victim. Now, thanks to you, he will feed no more. If you ever find yourself in need of help, look me up. Oh, look, there it is. There's a code. Don't steal my code. You can have it, it's fine. Stolen assets. May our paths cross again. Damn it. Story of my life. I guess I gotta go back from whence I came. How do I get out of here? Fall down the hole? Yes, sirree. Ouch. That was not intentional. Neither was that. How do I get out of here? Oh, okay. Damn it, get off me. I'm just disregarding all the advice I was given. Sorry. I was just here. All right. Where am I supposed to go? Not here. I'm so confused. Oh, no other way to go. This is the only way to go right here. Damn, I went the wrong way then. Alright, can I go? Is there something up here I didn't see? There probably is. No, there's not. There's not. What? What? There's nothing over here, right? No. Damn it. Cyrus, go down the hole. Hole in one. Okay, maybe I gotta go down there. That's probably what it is. Yeah, there's an exit right there. Way to go, stupid. broken clock is right twice a day. I don't want to play this anymore. I'm done playing that. Holy crap. Let me catch up on the chat. Alright, let's see. I'm just reading chat stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it's good stuff in the chat. Wildstar, I find myself asking what Alex Jones would say about the bosses in this signature voice. Nothing good. He would say nothing good, Wildstar. OG Hugo, what that dude say? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, whoever took care of that, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, I see. Make sure, blah, blah. You go down. Yeah, I finally figured it out last line. I'm just a little slow. Newtopia? We can do Newtopia. Newtopia 2 is, better than Newtopia. I got to beat both of those games. I've never beat either of them. I've never beat Newtopia or Newtopia 2. One day. I'm not hearing any sound. I wonder if this is one of those games you have to flick the switch. There's a switch on the SuperGrafx. Oh, hang on. I know why I'm not hearing any sound. Because I forgot to show you guys the game. I don't have it on the screen. That's probably why. As I was saying, there are some games you have to flip a switch on the back to get them to run correctly. To get them to run in PC Engine mode. Because they don't like SuperGrafx stuff. But I'm not going to hear the game if I don't have it pulled up. Newtopia sounds like a beverage. Fruitopia, yes. Fruitopia. Oh, man. It's not exactly like Zelda, but it's pretty close. Oh, you must be Jazetta. Thank heavens you came. A terrible tragedy has befallen us. Late last night, the evil demon Dearth came to us as we slept. Oh my. Like a bolt out of the night sky, he kidnapped Princess Aurora and the 8 medallions. Each medallion represents the spirit of our beloved leaders who still live inside us all. Dearth was our father's arch enemy, and he used his power to cast our fathers into stone. All of our ancestors' wisdom, power, and virtue are contained within the medallions. The princess was the only one who could unleash the forces of goodness. Now she's gone. We have news that Dearth has spread the medallions in his labyrinths and has hidden the princess in his crypt. Use this compass to direct you to each of the medallions. The power and wisdom of our ancestors and the love of our princess will be your reward. As an old and wise mother, I have the power of healing. Come back when you feel weak. Cool. All right. Yeah, it's very Zelda-ish. Very, very Zelda-ish. But it's pretty good. The second one's better. Still pretty good. Ouch. I'm gonna put my turbo on. Turbo! There we go. Too bad they didn't make a CD version of this. Take this valuable book of revival. The book will give you the power to return here to receive a password. Now go and use the charm compass to lead you on your way. The compass will help you find your way through the maze of rooms in the labyrinth. Once you leave this room, head west for the labyrinth. Take care and use all your powers. How do I get it to open? Open! Our Rosetta has obtained the Book of Revival. There we go. Yeah! Yeah, son! Items in use, so you can't actually do anything with it. It's just like a key item. Excellent. Alright, we're going this way over her. Die, slime ball. More. I am a kind and gentle old man who will help you to prepare for your journey. When you are close to a hidden medallion, the compass will sound a signal to alert you. Now, go now. Search out your destiny. Is it obtain a medicine of vitality? Awesome. Boom boom bombs. Yeah. It's not like Zelda at all. I wonder if I'm supposed to... Let's go in here. Let's see what's in here. Is that a dog dude? Evil is everywhere now that Dearth has captured the powers of the medallions. Under the princess's control, the medallion's power was put only to good use. Our country prospered from the wealth and happiness that the medallions gave us. Now, Dearth controls that power, and he will undoubtedly use it to fulfill his own evil ends. Cool story. Crab legs, crab legs, crab legs. Scorpions. The white wings of return will allow you to fly back to the place of your last password. This can be helpful if your life is low and you're feeling down. I'm feeling down. Ouch. Ouch, god dang, what am I doing? Wow. Let's just, like, run into them over and over. There are many hidden rooms in these labyrinths. Use your bombs to destroy the walls. It is difficult to see all the rooms because the crystal ball cannot see every chamber. You must be very clever to defeat all of the tricky traps set by the wicked demon Dearth. That's a tongue twister. All right. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, here we go. There are so many hidden rooms and labyrinths for Dearth to hide the medallions. We hear there are 4 separate spheres in which he has placed the medallions: land, subterranean, sea, and sky. Seek out and explore the spheres to save our world. How can I explore the spheres, though, if the world is flat? More lies. Oh, there's a place to put a bomb. Let's see if I can do that. What's this one? Alright, here we go. Yeah! Looks like a Western guy. On this fair, there are 2 secret crypts. Make your way through the labyrinths to the crypts. Each of the crypts contains one of the medallions that Dirt has stolen. Use the special compass to lead you through the maze. Hey, one more thing. Watch out for the bloods. There's another place to set up the bomb. Yeah. The key is hidden somewhere in the many rooms of this complex labyrinth. But you don't have the key, if you don't have the key, you cannot open the door to the crypt of the medallion. I see. I understand. It's a lot of talking. Crystal Ball has given you a look at the many rooms of the labyrinth. When you enter the labyrinth, find the crystal ball at once so you may see the map. But remember, there are still some rooms that the crystal's map can't show you. I understand. Ow, good lord. Good lord. Do you wish to have the password? Yes. Good thing is I don't have to have passwords, because if you have the CD unit, then you get to save it. You don't have to have a password. There we go. I had it on turbo. That's what you call turbo saving, in case you didn't know. That's what you want to do, you know, on the SuperGrafx. I think I'm supposed to go this way. What do you think? Hang on. Let's see. Planning on getting another Zelda clone soon. Golden Axe Warrior on the Master System. That's an expensive game, dude. That's an expensive game. Good luck with that. This is a good one. Or that is a good one. They're both good ones, yes. OG Hugo, I have both 1 and 2. Might be able to retire from those 2 games in a few more years, yeah. BJ, so was clearly Canadian. This is like Zelda on hard mode. Clearly Canadian was great. I don't know what I'm missing something there. From what I played it years ago, it's good. Robert Driver. Hello yourself, sir. Sir Wings, thought you were asking a question. Oh, Chris Courage. Both Utopia 1 and 2 are better than the original Legend of Zelda. Anyone who says otherwise is wearing nostalgia goggles. Well, I mean, they're more advanced, and they have the benefit of, progressing from the original Zelda, since it was a game that came out on the NES, way before. So I would expect the Utopia games to both have some really nice advantages over the NES Zelda, for sure. What do you think, John? John's come back to say hi. He's like, are you done? Are you done? Yeah, I'll be done in a minute, John. Bill Bob On. Oh, I like this game. What the hell is it called? This is Newtopia. I always liked Zelda knockoffs way more than Zelda. I guess the Hue cards didn't support saves. The Hue cards themselves do not. In order to save a game on the SuperGrafx, you had to either have the CD-ROM or you had to have the Turbo Booster or Turbo Booster Plus that would let you save games. So yeah, unfortunately, I just used my last bomb like an idiot. But unfortunately, no, you couldn't save unless you had extra hardware. I have got to heal. I thought that lady healed me, but I guess not. I'm about to die. Oh. Just like that. Well, at least I just saved it right there. So that's pretty convenient. That was pretty convenient, I think. See how hard this guy has to kill. He's not too bad. Booster and Turbo Man? Turbo Man? They had some other options on the PC Engine. They had a weird thing that was some kind of a memory bank that actually took batteries. Like you had to put like C batteries in it or something. They had some other options in Japan, but in America we just had the either the CD-ROM or the Turbo Booster Plus, or the Turbo Duo has built-in saving, but the regular TurboGrafx 16 did not natively support saving. Interestingly enough, the TurboGrafx, pretty much every variant except for the battery-based stuff that I was talking about, actually uses a capacitor to store the energy needed to save your games. So there's not a battery in the TurboGrafx CD or Turbo Booster or none of that. You just have to make sure you turn it on once in a while to recharge that capacitor. And it will eventually run out if you don't charge it. Come on, man. Oh, man, really? Alright, what do I do here? Maybe I just go leave. I don't know. Gotta kill all the bats. Come on, dude. Really? I'm already about to die again? Look at those bats. They're freaking huge. Oh my god. I thought I could dodge him, but I could not. Alright. Whatever. Let's see. Bill on Bomb says, Cyrus, you know who Cyrus the Virus is, right? From John Malkovich character from Con Air? Yes, I'm very much aware of that character, yes. I was called Cyrus the Virus many years before that happened. Many, many years. It's a fantastic movie about a hairdryer. Okay, guys, I gotta go. We'll be on Mike's Gaming Gala. Mike's Gaming Gala. Magic Mike's Mushroom Palace. We'll be on Mike's Gaming Gala tonight, talking about in television and homebrew stuff. Cyrus the Gyrus. Yes, that too, Luke. Yes. So come on over there, come hang out with us. We'll have some fun. We'll talk about stuff. Well, you know, it'll be a good time. OG Hugo, blah blah. Wasn't there a wrestling manager in ECW and Cyrus the Virus? I don't know about that. You guys have been awesome. Jon Snow enjoyed this. Not really. But I enjoyed it, and you guys have been great, and you always make this a lot of fun, even though we really didn't do a whole lot. We just kind of goofed around on the TurboGrafx, on my SuperGrafx, a little bit. Sounds fancy. Good stream. Yeah, come on over. Come to the coast. We'll have a few laughs. Or whatever. Last line, thank you for being here. Tricombe, Silver Wings, OG Hugo, Luke's Awakening, Bill Bobom, Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend. Robert Rivera, PJ Smith, Tricom 79. I know John the Retro Bro was here earlier. Night Wolf was here. We had, let's see, Wild Star 41. Who else? Born Distracted. He was born distracted. Let's see. The other Wolf was also here. Mike Wolf, I think, was here. Saboteur was here. Saboteur. Did I say the last line? If I didn't, the last line. And Television Gamer Casey was here. We'll be hooking up with Casey over at Mike's Gaming Gala's channel. Nick, the Geekstorian, my good friend Nick, was here, hanging out with us. Oliver Bruckner, thank you, sir, for being here. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing people. I'm missing folks. Mike's Gaming Gala himself was here. Optimus Gene, my buddy Eugene, was also here. Brian F. How could I forget Brian? Sorry, Brian. Cranable. Oh, yeah. Defender 7800 also. Pierre was here. Pierre. Thank you for joining us, Pierre. I think that might be everybody. If not, I'm sorry. It happens. Sometimes we don't, it doesn't work out. Sometimes I miss people. Sometimes they miss me. But I will miss you guys until next time. And like I said, if you got a chance, join us at Mike's Gaming Gala tonight. We'll hang out. It'll be fun. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Bill Bobom. I will see you guys after later. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.